Marvel Rivals is actually having a major problem that most people are actually seeing. Here's what I mean by that. What is going on, guys? It's your boy Carter, aka So Cool Carter, man. We in the building and welcome back to another video, man. And today we're gonna be talking about a serious problem that Marvel Rivals is having that most people probably aren't aware of. Now, I'm having a great time. This is not me bashing on Marvel Rivals, but this is a serious problem that I'm actually seeing that most people may not be aware of. So, what I actually mean by that, as of right now, Marvel Rivals is actually releasing characters every season, 2 characters every season to be specific. You have one character that releases, the very first day of one season. Then you have the, season 0.5, whatever the case may be. You have another character that releases season 0.5. Now, the problem with that most people may not be aware is that you can have so many characters in the game, but there are only a certain amount of abilities that those characters can actually perform. And here's what I mean by that. Let's dive into this for a little bit, right? Let's take a look at Daredevil and Iron Fist. What do you guys notice about their content? What do you guys notice about their abilities? What do you guys know about their playstyles? What do you guys notice? Let me know in the comment section what y'all notice about those two. What I notice is the different abilities. Let's take Daredevil, for example. He can wall run, he can block attacks, he can gain extra health, he can also do a grapple as well, and then his ultimate, he can also get increased damage, he can auto track enemies when doing attacks, and things of that nature. Who does that character remind you guys of? I'll let you guys think about it for like 5 seconds. Now, who that reminds me of, I'm going to say Iron Fist. What Iron Fist can do, he can attack, he can use his Fury Punch, he can also block attacks to gain extra health. His ultimate does increase damage, he auto tracks enemies as well, things of that nature. The grapple that Daredevil has, where do you think that grapple came from? Not Iron Fist, but where did that grapple actually come from? If you play the game well enough, you know Moon Knight has that. Not the same exact grapple, but it's very the mechanic is what's similar that he has. If that doesn't make any sense, let's do another one. There's Hulk and there's Captain America. If you dissect those 2 characters, one of their mechanics that they have very similar is just the jumping mechanic. Captain America, you can infinitely jump as much as you can, and Hulk, you can instantly jump as much as you can as well. Same mechanic, how it's maneuvered is different because Hulk, you have to hold your jump. Cap, you can just tap your jump. So it's the same mechanic, but it's used differently, if that makes sense. Let's take a look at another example. Iron Man, Human Torch. Now, Iron Man has the pulse hits. Human Torch just has his regular fireball hits. Same mechanic, pulse hit, fire hit, shooting from the air, same mechanic, but it's used different. It's designed different. It looks different, but it's the same mechanic if you look at it from behind the screen. Thing with the Daredevil situation that I'm noticing with Marvel Rivals, most people actually may not be aware of that. What you guys are going to see when it comes to these new characters that they release, they're going to look different, they're going to feel different, they're going to have different graphic styles, different animations, things of that nature. But when it all boils down to the actual core, hardcore coding behind the actual character, it's really just them combining a bunch of mechanics from other characters and just putting them in a new character and just changing the lighting, changing the graphics, and changing how they look, how they feel, things of that nature. But when you all really look at the behind the scenes aspect of everything, it's really just the same character. And that's what I'm starting to notice when it comes to Marvel Rivals. They're starting to release new characters, but the mechanics of those characters are going to be the same. So for example, right, one character that I was actually saying that we talked about in my Discord, I was actually recommending them to release Quicksilver. Why? One thing Quicksilver can actually do, he can actually run pretty quick. And so you can have an ability where Quicksilver just runs really fast, and then his ultimate can be some sort of tornado. Tornado where he runs around, just forms a tornado. Anybody who's sucked in that tornado can actually just do damage. Kind of very similar, Storm and Jeff's Shark Tornado. Very similar. Very similar. And so why I'm thinking that could actually work is because the mechanic is already in the game. All they have to do is just change how the ultimate actually looks. And so that's what they're doing with most of these characters that I'm actually noticing with Marvel Rivals. The longer you play this game, the more you're actually going to see, damn, he kind of has a point. This character is just this character. It just looks different. The mechanics is actually the same, but it just looks different. Now, I'm not here to sit here and bash him and say, I'm not here to say Marvel Rivals is on a downtrend. Hell no, bro. I am actually loving Marvel Rivals. I'm having the time of my life. I'm so glad I discovered this game. I was never a Overwatch player, so I never really had the chance to actually see what Overwatch is like, but I've been told this kind of compares to Overwatch, and nonetheless, props to them. But I'm loving Marvel Rivals. I'm loving the characters. I'm loving the designs. I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the Unreal Engine, bro. I'm just loving everything about this game. But there are some things that I am starting to notice with this game that's becoming quite alarming, and I feel as though they're releasing so many characters and just changing so many things up just to try to keep people engaged with the game and keep their player base high. Now, is there something wrong with that? Absolutely not, bro. By all means, you know, that's at the end of the day, you're here to make money, and you need to do whatever you need to do to keep the company afloat and keep the game running smoothly for for this game to continue operating. So that's my 2 cents on it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm just crazy and I'm just yapping at this particular point? Do you guys actually see what I see? Do you see what's going on behind the scenes, or do you guys think I'm just yapping and none of this is actually making any sense and I'm just reaching at that particular point? Let me know in the comment section down below. Appreciate you guys. If you guys enjoyed this content, make sure you guys like, drop a subscription, and also follow your boy on Twitch, man. If you guys want to have these actual conversations with me live, I'm on Twitch, man. So make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this content and this beautiful game that we have on MarvelRivals, man. Other than that, appreciate you guys. I am out of here. Peace.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Hey, they don't need no game advice, man. Let them do bad so we can do good.
Us against the world.
You here shall be destroyed! That was your perfect form. The god of
I am ready to
now
put on a
I
show.
can have some fun.
Fuck him up, Frank. Fuck.
You think a barrier will work?
Clean him the fuck up, y'all. Good
Count on
shit,
this
man.
again.
It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. Who is this competition? Like, what's their highest? Let me see. Grandmaster Platts. What? Oh, and the gold one. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Plat 2 and Grant, and everybody else is
Good
Grandmaster.
shit, y'all.
It's
For
still
real.
an even team.
Amazing game.
Daddy.